Hi, this is Derek with MoneyHoy.com, and today we're going to be doing an in-depth review on the Webull trading platform. They have a version for the desktop as well as the mobile, both completely free. We're going to go over the desktop version just because it's easier to make videos so you can see some of the screens. Like I said, both are completely free. Awesome thing about Webull is you get free stock trades. And right now, if you look at the link in the notes below, they're running a special where you can get one free stock valued anywhere from $2.50 up to a couple $100. So check it out. It's free to try, and you can fund your account with as little as $100 and get started. So let's jump into the Webull app on the desktop, and I'll show you what it's all about.
Okay, this starts our Webull review. You can see this is the Watchlist page, which is what you come to when you first enter Webull. And before we get into some of the detail, I just want to give you a couple reasons why you need to consider Webull in the first place. The cool thing with Webull is you get real-time market data pumped straight to your computer. That's available on both PC, Mac, and if you get the mobile version, that's also free. It really is an awesome mobile piece of software. I have it on my phone, and it's way better than using MarketWatch or Yahoo Finance or any of that kind of stuff. The second cool thing about Webull is there's no minimum account size for starting a new account. Literally none. And the reason why that's important is because trades are free. That's right, free. They're about $0 with the exchange fees. They actually come out to about 2 cents, but for all practical purposes, it's free. So if you've ever wanted to try trading or give it a start, you can try for as little as $100 to get started. Many other competitors might require that you start with a couple $1,000. So this is a cool way to get your feet wet. They also have paper trading, which will let you practice, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But anyhow, those are some of the cool reasons why you might want to check out Webull. Before we get into the details of the program, again, I wanted to go over the install and setup. It's super easy and fast. The PC version is only about 70 megabytes to download. It installs real quick. The mobile version is even smaller. And basically, the desktop version and the mobile versions are linked. So if you create a watch list in the desktop or the mobile, you share all your information on your account between the two different versions. So that's really cool. I can make a watch list on my mobile and see it show up in my desktop version. Okay, the watch list is really easy to add a symbol to the watch list. You just click add symbol, and then you type it in. So if I wanted to add Dominion Energy, bam, it's in the list. You can sort them based on any of these column types, as you might expect if you want to look at percent change for the day or just name. It's all pretty simple there. The other cool thing is if you right click, you can customize and add a bunch of different columns that you might not already be looking at, or you can hide some if you just want to get it sort of condensed. And what I think is awesome about the watch list is, okay, you're on the watch list. You have your stocks you're keeping an eye on. Let's say Pure One Imports. I want to jump into that when the price gets right. I just double click. It takes me straight over to a time value chart. So I can, if I've already charted this, I have an idea where my good entry points might be. It's already set up and ready to go for me. So you can see right here, this is going over about, let's see, what is that? About 7 months total. You can see it Pier 1 may be getting ready to form a double bottom, so I'm going to be watching that. I suspect earnings is going to be coming up soon, and we might want to give it a look at that point. The cool thing here, you can see you get a lot of information over here. If you want to jump into a trade, you're right over here. It's that fast. You set your quantity, limit, or market order, and you can jump right in. Order types, you have your standard market, limit, stop, and stop limit. So those are all pretty standard. Time and force, day are good to cancel. And I wouldn't recommend you look at trading in extended hours unless you really know what you're doing. You can see right now I'm just on the paper trading account, so that's why it's giving me, it's asking me to open an account here. And you can get an idea of the inflows and outflows every day, and try and see if you can figure out what you want to do based on some of this information. And it's really easy to zoom in and out, pan around. You can see this stock has not been doing so hot. And so there's all kinds of indicators you can look at or drawing. I don't want to get too detailed with this review. They have all sorts of the advanced drawing, Fibonacci retracements, all that kind of stuff. And they've got all sorts of snap and all that kind of stuff. We can look at some other. Yeah. So we're forming common island here, trying to close the gap, not able to. So you can look at some of that kind of stuff too. So yeah, I'll just show you how quickly it is to drop in a horizontal line. You can see support, broke through it. It's now resistance. I love Webull because of how awesome the charting is. It's fast. And just like that, I mean, you've got your trading window or ideas. Just if you know a little bit about charting, you can jump in quickly and have at it. It's a lot of fun, and especially when you get into paper trading, you can go wild with it. So check that out. Okay, we're going to move on overall to the markets. What markets does Webull let you trade? You can see here, this is sort of an overall what's the market doing for the day around the world. You've got United States. You've got some of the most active symbols, either based on percent change or volume. And you've got net inflow outflows for the day. You can look at other global markets, right? This one's pretty cool. You can kind of see overall what are we doing. And they also show you cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and all the other off coins. And then you've got your news here. And this is, right now it's 6 o'clock West Coast time, so there's not a ton going on. But you've got your news going on over here, and then your alert center for upcoming IPOs, earnings, all that sort of stuff. And you can see here as I click through, you've got top gainers and top losers. So it's always fun to sort of, or this is gainers and losers put together. So that's fun. And then you can just, same thing, click right through to your chart. And then let's say I'm just getting a little fun here. I'm going to look at Fibonacci retracement. Okay, maybe you want to wait for it to come back down to the 23.6% retracement and jump in for a quick trade and see how it goes. Maybe I want to come in with a Fibonacci retracement from here. And maybe we are about to find some support right here. So you can, again, same exact way. Come over here, jump in a trade. It's already got a sensible sort of a trade price in here, but you can adjust that as you see fit and then jump right into it. Okay, we're going to move on to another cool feature, which is screeners. This one on the mobile version, it's a little tricky to get into. You actually have to get into it through the watch list. But here on the desktop, I like the way it works much better. So here, we can set a simple screener very quickly. Let's say I'm going to look for a medium-sized stock. I'm going to look for a lower PE. We're going to leave the price the same. Volume, I want some decent traded volume. And let's see. I want to look where earnings per share. We're going to leave all. And then let's see. I want to look for the lowest PE. And this is going to have a decent trading volume. So let's just jump into this. Okay. We're going to go back. I don't see an opportunity there. And then you could just click through these looking for different opportunities that jump out at you. I don't like that one either. Let's try one more. Cracker Barrel. Okay. All right. That one looks like it's close to a lifetime high, and it's sort of maybe topping out. So I might look at this and say, okay, I'm going to short this when we get up to about 182. 183 maybe. Okay. So that gives you an idea of screeners. You can play with this for hours, and it's really fun. And you can also you can filter based on technical indicators. Right? Are we getting a golden cross? Let's see what that looks like. So this one's ready to cross increasing. I don't think I would touch that where it's at right there. Let's look back at another one. Let's look for the lowest PE that's got a golden cross. No, that one just got a gap fill. I'm not sure I would go with that one either. Anyhow, you get the picture. I might short this one here. That looks like pretty good resistance. You can see there. Yeah, that looks like a very good short candidate with a tight stop. Okay, that gives you an idea of screeners. And notice how fast this is. I'm just clicking through. And I mean, look at how fast it is to just filter and give me a good list. It's crazy fast. Look at that. It's searching thousands of stocks, and it comes up with an answer that quickly. Okay. Let's move on to trading and paper trading. That's what we're all here for, is to get better at trading and maybe practice with paper trading. So this is actual trading, where you would come in. You can define as many of these graphs practically as you want. And everything's all defaulted to Apple right here. But let's say I want to look at Morgan Stanley. And I can just come right here with all my same drawing and just hop in and out. Let's look at Microsoft. Lifetime highs, of course. So you can see here, it's really easy to just set up several different positions you want to look at, have them all side by side, and just jump in or out of them very quickly by buying or selling right here. And it's going to show you all your open positions over here and all your orders here and if they were filled or not. Paper trading's going to look much the same. You can see here. And yes, it starts you out with $1 million. I'm actually down right now. As you can see, I was messing around with Tesla, and because it's paper trading, I just left it open. And I think I was up about 25,000. Didn't look at it for a while. Went on vacation, and you can see it went the wrong way. So, and the cool thing is you can just reset this anytime you want if you want to get back to $1 million. But it gives you a good feel for how you're doing. As you put in orders, it simulates if they're filled or not. Sort of it helps you get used to waiting in line for your order to go through. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like right now, the market's closed. I can't show you this real time, but it's very thrilling to have open positions. And you can practice what that would feel like, and if you're able to control your emotions in paper trading before you go to the real thing. Right? Paper trading, it's not a real trade. So that's really cool. I love paper trading. It's a great way to train yourself and to get started. Another cool feature, it's not on the desktop, so we're not going to talk about it so much in detail, but it's the social features that you get on the mobile version of the app. And what's cool about that is for every single stock, like if I just go to Tesla's page, right? For every single stock, there's like a page which gives you details about it. You can discuss that Tesla with other traders and see what they're thinking. Do they think it's going to go up? Do they think it's going to go down? You don't get that with any other trading app that I've ever seen. So that's a really cool feature I liked about Webull. So Webull is looking at, they've just been approved for their options trading license. So an upcoming feature in Webull is going to be options trading. And a lot of folks use Robinhood for trading options. They also have low-cost trades. But I think with all the features of Webull, once they implement options trading, it's just going to blow Robinhood out of the water. You can see you're getting all of this real-time market data, all of these different stock charting packages completely for free, $0 trades. It's amazing how they're able to do this for free. So you may be wondering how Webull actually makes money. They make money in a couple different ways. One way is interest on margin leverage. If you decide to do trades on margin and hold your trades overnight, you need about $2,000 to do that, and that's really just to protect Webull in case something goes in the wrong direction for you. And they've got enhanced data supplies for more rare markets, if that's something you're interested in. That's how Webull makes money, and also on order flows. But for 95% of us, I guess I'll say, is that Webull's basically 100% free. So, final thoughts on Webull, just to wrap up this quick review. I gave you sort of a test drive of what the interface is going to look like. I think it's something you should give a try if you're actively investing or trading in stocks. If all you do is value invest each month through dollar cost averaging, like a stock market index fund or something, you may not be so interested in Webull, but I'm enamored with technical analysis and charting, and I think you can combine dollar cost averaging and value investing using screeners along with charting to find better than just random chance entry points and get in on some of your stocks for a little bit of a discount. I've used that to get into a number of stocks over the years, and it can really help you a lot to find good entry points. So it can help you a lot to find good entry points. Had you been paying attention to Intel, right, you would have had a really good deal if you would have picked it up sort of in this area when it dropped down more recently a month or two ago. And if you have stocks you're interested in accumulating, just having an idea of what the chart looks like and where might be a good entry point and keeping an eye on it every couple of days, you can really juice up your percentage increase of your portfolio over time. So I highly recommend it, and that's just even if you're investing. If you're trading, you should seriously give it a try. It seems very robust to me. And you won't know until you give it a try, but I suggest you give it a look.
So hopefully you enjoyed that quick review of Webull trading platform. If you enjoy it, you want to give it a try, check out my link in the notes section below. There, if you click the link, you'll get a chance to fund your account, and you'll get one free stock valued anywhere from $2 up to a couple $100. So go ahead and check it out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. This is Derek with moneyhoy.com. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.